Welcome to USA International Speedway. Drivers are going to go here tonight. Patriotic paint schemes here also. I'm going to wait for them to load in and then give them a paint refresh so I can make sure that it is correct on them and I have something else showing up. Let me close that. Something else I was wanting to show up behind that. Now that has gone away. Hopefully my iRacing sound is here. Yes, it is. It was not wanting to work earlier, so that luckily has fixed itself. Will not let me see who's in each feature heat, but it looks like it's Byram, Conrad, Tagron, Demuth, Satterfield, Ambergy, Crane, and Wheeler in this heat. Wait for these guys to get rolling here soon. They're all rolling now, so I'll give them a paint refresh just to see if anybody does have a different paint scheme that hadn't loaded in yet. iRacing did make a update to the paints, so a little bit more glossy. Kind of they have a clear coat on them now, so they shine a little bit more. That looks good on these guys up here. Maybe missing somebody on the outside. Might be blinked out here. I'm not completely sure, but it's only 8 laps for these heat races. It gets these guys through with what they need to most of the time. Pace truck will go around it one more time. Still has the lights off. So it looks like we'll split them. 8-8. I'm not sure where Wheeler is. Would expect to see him on the track normally, but that might be race control. It very well could be, and I could be completely wrong. Actually, I made a little bit of contact between those two, just giving each other a little rub. Byram should lead him to. What is going on here between these two? They're giving each other little taps, but it looks like Byram gets going. Conrad will fall behind him. Not sure what that was about. That was odd from those two drivers. Not sure what that start was, but that was definitely something to be looking at, though. Like Byram just kind of wrapping that bottom. Conrad's trying to work that bottom also. Team enter high. Just kind of stay probably about. It depends. Oh, Conrad's cutting that extremely close in that bottom lane. He's really trying to get all the way to the bottom. You see Kyle Crane struggling back here. So is Ambergy. Not running horrible, but really these guys need to make it past the feature more than anything else. They don't really have much to worry about, that is. Actually make sure to see if my audio. This is very quiet for me, at least, when it shouldn't be. My sound did decide to kind of disconnect itself, but I don't think it's doing anything to you all. Of course, I can't see it. That is completely normal. That is odd, but it'll work finally. Whatever. Actually, have it split to about 47 on each. I can do this, however, for you all, just to make it a little bit louder. Boost it up 4 decibels. Durham has cut that really close, but Byram, he's been running pretty much identical lap times as Conrad. Him and Conrad kind of just swap every now and then. Conrad seems to have a pretty stable setup too. His car's not really moving around as much. He's able to really put the power down, but Byram, he's just getting all the way on that bottom as low as he can on the track and really just letting that car just ripped the bottom as best as it can. But white flag should be in the air next time by for Byron. Byron's he's been on a mission. He's really been putting it down on these guys, for sure. White flag is in the air. Looks like Conrad might have one shot at Byron. He decides to take it wide, but I don't think he will. He could try it, but I don't think he's close enough to do anything. So it looks like Byron, he's going to take this first feature race most likely. Conrad is in a comfortable second. His tag one's kind of straggler. They're going to catch these guys. He'll take home third. Fourth will be Jason Satterfield. Seventh, Tim Dummermove. Sixth, Kyle Crane. And 17th, Chris, or 17th. Seventh is Christopher Ambergy. Let me say that was somebody else's number that I was looking at. But that'll move on to the second heat here, or second feature race. Keep on wanting to say heat, but it's feature races. Wait for these guys to get on the track, or all of them to get on the track, that is. They're all in here now, so paint refresh for these guys. None of them were different. You see Christian Roos, familiar face, runs in the Ghost Cup Series. Back to this car, it says Rooster for a nickname. But Brady McKenzie, he will lead him to green. Jason Ledford will be on his outside. 21 versus 24 for those two drivers. You see a sponsor on the side that you don't normally see, Phantom Setup Shops. I know EPI's common one, Team Watson Racing is. Use code WATSPIN39, WATSPIN39 for 5% off your setup. As our sponsor had to plug them, that's for sure. Don't really see many Phantom setups though. Something that I've never really saw people race on. Of course, I think I did. That was a Reaper. I've never saw Phantom be ran here before. It's normally EPI, Premier, Watson that run on these tracks. So we'll have to see what this 24 has, because this is a kind of an unknown factor for this guy, for him at least. His truck will pull off and we'll go green. This time by 7 laps in the race. Should be 8. I don't know why I counted that 1 lap. They are off and away. The 21 gets a good jump. The 24 is going to have to tuck in behind. The 007 on Michael Doan is going to try to get a nose in that bottom lane. Looks like he might have one on him. I think he will. We have the 8 and the 75 going side by side. The 8. Oh, the 75 looks like he got in the wall. Saw a little bit of a nick of something up with. Oh, and Roos is flying through there. Can't slow down. Puts the 75 into the wall. So bad turn of events for Stephen Boynton. Everybody's going so fast, you just can't really slow down at that point. I think he got tagged. Might have actually hit the inside of the wall, slowed him down enough. Everything a little bit more difficult for him. Kenzie's just kind of setting sail right now. He's really staying in that bottom lane. The 24 Ledford. He's not giving up, though. Staying close to him. McKenzie was a little bit... He was actually a tenth faster that lap over Ledford. Ledford ran a 22.52. McKenzie ran a 22.39 for his lap time. See what it is this time by. He picked up the pace. About 600ths of a loss between him and McKenzie. See Roos is in the back here. It looks like Cole did not grid. Garus got in the wall there. He had a little bit of damage from that incident earlier. Ledford. His lap times are pretty almost identical to McKenzie. McKenzie's just a little, I mean, when I say a little bit faster, I mean a little bit faster. He's not that much faster than Ledford at all. Oh, that 8 got really close to that 007. I'm having to remind myself it's a 007. The 7's actually hid on that number when he comes by. See it, it's gonna be right there for just half a second on Michael Doan paint scheme. That black number 7 on it looks like he's actually trying to kind of guard that inside lane. So white flag will be in the air for McKenzie. Ledford's kept him in sight, not really let him run off, but he's been slowly pulling away. The 8 almost hits the 007. Squeezes that. I mean, close. Hobbs almost got a piece of him. But McKenzie, he will take home this feature race. Ledford will come home second. Doan third. Joey Hobbs Jr. fourth. Stephen Boynton. This is going to be a weird finish right here. Looks like Stephen Boynton will get fifth. And at the line, it looks like it's going to be the 97 of Andrew Flincham over Christian Roos. That was close between those two drivers. Then we'll go to a Constellation race, and I will not commentate this one. I will let the cameras, however, choose the view that they want to when these guys do get on track for them. There it is. So set this to, not that camera. Set this camera to choose who we want to go with, and I will be back before they get, about 3 minutes before they go to the actual race here. Alright, guys. I was going to read over the teams. I just realized my Discord's not going to be working here either. So I don't change my sound settings again. Yep, it wouldn't have worked. Thankfully, I noticed that. But the teams are... So we got RSH Motorsports, owned by Ryland Skankley and Stephen Hassett. The driver name and number is Stephen Hassett, 91. Got Team Precision, Joey Hobbs Jr., number 8. Mecca Motorsports owner is Jonathan Byram. Like drivers are Michael Doan, Ledford, Matson, Dummermuth, Boynton, and Lagoons at 07, 24, 3, 7, 75, and 27. That's the whole freaking lobby in there pretty much. Good lord. Guys have literally about 3 seconds now for them. So it looks like it'll be 12 drivers. Some drivers are on track. So it looks like it'll probably be 15 drivers on the course. More than likely for this race here tonight. Get on all these guys here. And I need to just boost this again because this is awfully quiet and I do not like it. So hopefully that's just a little bit louder for y'all. For me, it's super quiet. There was a Windows update, so it very well could be all the updates that I've not done. I haven't been on my computer in forever. Literally forever. It's like, yeah, it should be... Will Wheeler hasn't been here. It'll be Byram starting the front row. Brady McKenzie to his outside. Conrad and Ledford will make up the top 2 rows behind, or the rows behind them. Row 2 for those guys. I have to sneeze here. Oh, good lord. Losing coolant in my computer. It's not something you hear every day. I'm losing coolant in my computer. It's not heard very often. I mean, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a thing, but it is. Very weird. Somebody's trying to get there. I don't know if that really has a benefit at the tracks like this. It might. They would know better than me because I don't race dirt. That could warm up their tires. I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe what McKenzie's doing. I just don't know. There's a very real possibility that's what he was doing on it, though. Okay, sure. Looks like it is still. Nope. I believe it's off the track. Still be going green. Next time by, can't see it there. So next time by, they'll go green. Keep on forgetting this isn't like a normal track. I'm used to running ovals. I do about 2 pace laps. We get 1, and then we're going. Well, depends on the track, but most of the time there's 1 lap, and you have to go after that. No waiting. This truck will pull off this time by, though. Lights are off on it. We got Byram almost making contact with McKenzie again. These two must have some either friends or they just don't like each other that much, because there you go. See him rubbing on him again. He's going to go now. Second time we saw Byram do that. Oh, looks like we got somebody around. Looks like Conrad has crashed. Not sure how it happened here. We'll have to look. He might have gotten himself pinched down a little too far if I had to guess here. No, he just got sideways and then tapped by the 007. And he flips over and Roos has nowhere to go. 23 lands on all 4 wheels, though. He might be able to get back going. That was some Hard contact on the undercarriage. Will not be surprised if something is broken steering-wise on him. That 007 just had nowhere to go, really. We'll have to look. I want to see if Conrad's steering is messed up, because if it had to guess, it probably is. It may be fine. I'm not sure. Can't really tell from that point of view. See if I can get a little bit of a louder audio here for this. Probably just gonna maybe boost it a little bit more. I don't think it's really messing up. I don't think it's too quiet for y'all, hopefully. Hopefully it isn't. We'll have to just figure out eventually. Ooh, wow. But lights are off on the pace truck. They will be going green this time by 4 laps in of 30. They'll get it with, they'll get it on lap 5. 26 laps left in the race. See, where did Byron go? Wait, what? Where? Oh, wait a minute here. Byron crashed also. I'll have to go back and look at that. I didn't realize that he had also crashed. Apparently, it says for him. Kinsey gets a good jump. Now Byron's going to have to sort through all that. That 31's going to get on that very bottom. Really going to hurt his exit. They're going to have to put a lot of wheel into it. You see those yellow gloves working around Taghon's vehicle. 24 is going to try to shake him up here. Have another caution on the track. It's like Dermuth and Roos are involved in it. Let's see what happens here. Oh, something actually happens in front of them. That's the 007 again. That's not the 007. That's the 7. Excuse me. Looks like the 7 thought he was clear of the 59. He evidently was not. It's put up into the wall. And then Roos gets ran through by the 97, and he gets hit by Byram. Flips over. These guys will probably keep going after that. Roos is a turtle. He's actually had to jump to the pits at that point. I do want to see what happened to Byram here, though. Because I'm a little bit curious to see what happened to him. Oh, that's what happened. So then when the caution came out, he actually might have checked up. He spun down to the bottom, and he gets hit by the 88 after that. I was curious what happened to Byram, because I didn't really know. Make sure that was live. That might have been just a little bit behind. Like McKenzie gets a good jump again. Taghon, he'll have to just fall in line. But Ledford, he's going to try to get him. He's going to try to get that second spot from him. He's going to try to really run that low lane. Try to wrap it. Watch up the track. Almost in the 31. He's going to squeeze him into the wall. Not give him a lot of room. Trying to use up all that exit speed that he can. You don't want to be putting a lot of wheel into it if possible. He's going to slide up in front of that 31 to Taghon. Now the 8 of Joe, or not, yes, the 8 of Joey Hobbs Jr. is going to try to take that position with the 88 in the wall behind them. Guys were almost bumper to bumper with each other. Lyncham really getting up on that high line. Looks like he actually kind of swerved. Thought that 07 was going to hit him. Moved up a little bit more out of the lane. But McKenzie, he just ran the fastest lap of the race, a 22:70. Got 22:76 from Ledford. The 007's working under that 75. Stephen Boynton, he will get that position. Actually, he might get two of them. From that, the 39's going to try to fight him. Maybe a little bit of contact between those two drivers. Definitely some contact now, beating and banging off each other. Saying if you want to lean into me, I'll lean into you. But that 54 pulls off a slide job right behind him. So he put himself into the wall. We got the 97 running over the 75. And these almost are over and around is a 97. Will he be able to save it? He will. They're going to stay green. Double 07 is 39 still going at it between each other. Double 07 might have a little bit of tire wear because he's washing up the track pretty high. He's not really able to put the power down. McKenzie's probably seen this and he's like, yeah, keep doing this, please. Just keep it green. That's all he cares about because he has a pretty comfortable lead right now. A little bit over a second over Ledford. Byram, he's trying to pick his way through this, but he's sitting 7th. And his last lap was a 23:29 compared to 22:77 ran by the leaders. 007 still trying to fight Satterfield on the bottom lane. Looks like he will finally be clear of him. Took him a while, though. The caution out on the track looks like for Clint Conrad. See what happened here. Oh, he got in way too deep. Way too deep. Tried to pull a slide job. Byram's washing up to the wall, and Byram just has nowhere to go on that. Hits the 23, puts him into the wall. Looks like the 75. Kane's comes by and takes a swipe at him on accident. He immediately tows to the pits also. Roos is back out on the track. 3 laps down, however. As Discord doesn't want to detect any input from my microphone. So it looks like everything is broken on that end. Come on, Discord. Have to wait. We'll actually have to shut down Discord fully here. Hopefully it doesn't do anything on my screen. Because I don't think it did. So let me shut down Discord here. Get off my screen. So one thing what happens when you don't use your PC for a while, everything wants to kind of reset on itself and you don't really know what's happening because of that. So I think yes, there it goes. Now it's detecting my voice coming through it, hopefully. Yes, it is now. Okay. Computer's pain in the butt sometimes. But McKenzie's off in a way. Ledford doesn't get a good start. That 31 might be able to capitalize this. He's a little bit ahead now of Ledford. Tag on. See if he can get that position. Looks like he will, but see if the 24 can put out the power on the outside lane. 31's going to try to slide out. The 24 is going to pull a crossover. Try to the 7. 007 and the 8 make contact. The 8 looks like he goes into the path of the 39. 39 just kind of slams into him. Really can't slow down that time. He nicks to 12. But 12 keeps going. These drivers, once something happens, the track's so small, you already don't have control over your vehicle. You just can't really avoid them. .54 and the 12 made contact there. So Byram's trying to get back through this field as fast as he can. It's like Joey Hobbs Jr. has crashed, however. Struggling with handling early on, too. What happens with him here? Gets into the wall, and then just... I've got stuck on the wall here. I want to see. I want to say anything too soon. Yeah, he's just trying to pull it off the wall and just went a little bit too far and down to the path of 97. At that point, he's just trying to get it to come off the wall. Sometimes when you get on the wall, it just kind of sticks to it and doesn't want to come off. That's what was happening to him at that point. but it's like lights may still be on the pace truck. I can't see it from how far this camera is away. They're actually off, so they'll be going green maybe this time by, hopefully, for these guys. 11 laps left in the race for them also. Pretty clean. I just cursed him there. Shouldn't have even said that. They are green now. 21, 31 to 24. He's still on that high line. He's going to have to try to get something. The 31 guy extremely close to McKenzie, though. Maybe the 31 has something for him here if he can get past that 24. He doesn't want that 24 to be pinching off the exit on the bottom that he's been wanting to get. That 21, he's very content with really getting low on the track. That 31's kind of bouncing around. He's not really able to put the power down. He might be able to put it, but the kind of wheels are kind of going in, trying to put the power down from all the bumps on it. Don't ever want to make that noise again. It's like Dermot crashed, but he might have gotten rolling here. Yes, he's actually down pit road. So McKenzie setting 22.95, so he's got some fast lap times. We have another caution out here. It's like Terrell Wheeler. And I don't know what happened there. We'll have to get a chase view here. I mean, I don't want to say anything too soon here. Let's go slow it down again. It just looks like Byram just kind of comes up the track a little bit. Not a lot, but he's still sliding up. Wheeler's holding his line pretty well. Then I think the 43 gets stuck on Byram at that point, and he's trying to turn off. He literally can't turn the wheel anymore. And then it looks like Byram just kind of stays on him too. Doesn't really come out of the throttle, maybe. Don't want to say anything too soon, but from that view, it looks like he didn't come out the throttle. We'll have to listen to it. He very well might have been trying to come out the throttle here. I mean, he didn't really lift that much behind him. Say that. He's kind of, I don't know. I don't really know. I didn't really hear much lifting on that move at all. But we'll just have to see. Drivers have to say after the race about that. But for me, I didn't hear much lifting from Byron. As I remember these are old. This one I had like 2024. Oh, I forgot they're broken too. Be the 31 and the 21. I want to see if Taghorn can get something going here, because he's not somebody who's really given up. He doesn't get a horrible restart, but he does want to get past that 24. So he will be able to keep that spot over Ledford. He's got to set his sights on McKinney, but Ledford's not going to let Taghorn get away that easily. We have another caution that's out. Byram has crashed. Somebody may have... No, something happened in front of him here. What happens here? 007 is in the wall. The 39. 43 goes up to get a wide entry and actually hits the 88. And then Byram can't go anywhere at all. All just kind of pile in at that point on each other. Oh, bring them to about 4 to go. see, so it looks like laps are being counted. They're not supposed to be counted. Well, that'll have to be fixed by admins. The next race. Man, where are they going next week? They are actually going to the 20. Wait, my mind's foggy. So next week they'll be at Fairbury Speedway. I couldn't think about that. But green flag will be going back in the air at this time by lights are off on pace truck. Even though it's very hard to see, I can only catch a glimpse of it in one spot of the track, and that does annoy me a little bit because I can't really tell most of the time where they are. Have to see, can Tagon pull something out, or will McKenzie just be too? Oh, they're making contact with each other, beating and bang. We saw that earlier between Byram. Don't know what that's about between these drivers. Maybe just trying to get the tires warmed up. Accidentally making contact. McKenzie and Tagon just kind of fall in. Look at Flincham up here. Flincham's normally not up in the position here. He almost gets swiped by the 39. Flincham's having a good run. Only got 2 more. Has to hold on to it for 2 more laps, however, with a beaten up right wing. Front of the car looks pretty fine, though. Right rear is definitely kind of been used up by drivers, seeing if they can turn around. But white flag is in the air. McKenzie has 1 more lap around. Gonna enter 3, exit out of 4, and looks like he has a comfortable lead over Tagon. Ledford's gonna try to make one last charge at him, but he will fall short, and it'll be McKenzie takes home the win here tonight. Tagon second, and Ledford third. Somebody just went there and just blew up. See if he does a celebration here. Maybe he'll just pull into the winner's circle on the track. There's got to be a good view here somewhere. Oh, there's no good views for this. I know I can. Gotta find one. There has to be one. I would not have one for this. Maybe this will be somewhat of a decent one. We'll have to go with this one for him. But we'll bring in the third place driver in Jason Ledford. He is in the waiting room. Have to ask for him here. What's his name? I don't know what his name is. Need Matt to get into Russo. I'll wait for Ledford to get in here. Did not mean to ask that. Let me get rid of this too. Choking hazard for a 19-year-old kid. Buy off Amazon will fall apart. And I do not want to buy Modern Warfare. Why are you popping up? League of Legends, oh my gosh. Wait, I think this might be the person who doesn't have a microphone. I think that variable could be him. Okay, we're going to give him a little bit of a break here so he can get in there. We give us until 9:27 to get in here. Don't want to be keeping people too long. About to start playing some weird. Gosh, I'm hitting my microphone everywhere. I tell y'all what, I need to leave these discords. I have so many of them. It's ridiculous. SDK, I need that one. I need that one. All these I need, but I just got so many of them. It's ridiculous. Don't think I'll need this one. Go through and sort them out, that's for sure. We're just waiting on. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh, I love these counts that come in here. I'll give until 9:27. And I'm dropping stuff everywhere. Good job, me. I do need to enable Discord audio, so make sure to do that. There we go. He is in there now. All right, so we got him in there. So I'll drag him in here. Hey, Jason, this is Bryce in the booth. Got a copy, man?
Good race, boy.
Hey, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Man, so you come home third. Tell me how that race went for you from the drop of the green flag to the checkered.
It keeps getting better and better and better for me. My teammates and my our whole race group just keeps getting better and better each week. So what they teach me, I just keep getting stronger and more confidence every time I run.
Yeah, sometimes the drivers have to really get on the track. They're not somebody who can just kind of hop up there. They really want to be hands on the wheel, and that's very well what you could be learning wise. But man, you finished third. Did you ever have was there a thought in your mind that maybe you could come home with the win here tonight because you were competitive the whole night?
Yeah, I made a few mistakes. I made a few mistakes on my part, and I feel that if I hadn't have made those mistakes, that front car was fast. He was running a good line too all night long. He got me in the heat race as well. So I mean, he knew the line. But I thought I would have the opportunity. I was trying to get around that guy in the middle of us there, and I thought if I got around that guy in the middle, that I'd have a chance for the shot.
Yeah, you were definitely somebody I was looking at, and you were up there. Just really think if you could have gotten into a rhythm, you probably would have had a shot at winning it. But before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
I just want to put a shout out to my teammates and Jonathan Byram. I mean, that guy has spent tons of time with me, spotting me. Has spent a lot of one-on-one time with me, and I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for him. Like I said, he's the one that's making the driver that I am. He just keeps preaching, and I keep listening.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. Good third place finish tonight, man.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you. I put a shout out to you too as well for broadcasting this and putting these races on for us to run.
You're welcome, man.
So thank you.
Well, man, good third place finish. Hopefully, I'll see you maybe up 2 positions next week. So good luck on that.
I'm coming. Like I said, I've only been on the sim for like probably 4 months now, and it just keeps getting better and better and better every week. So yeah, you'll see the old 24 car coming up front here eventually.
All right, man. Good luck then.
Thank you.
That was Jason Ledford. I need to get this out of my mouth to keep on wanting to chew on it. We'll bring in the second place driver and Matt Taghon. Hey, Matt, this is Bryce in the booth. Got a copy, man?
Yep.
Man, so you come home second, followed just a little bit short, but how did that race go for you from the drop the green flag to the checkered, though?
I was pretty good, honestly. USA is always one of those tracks that no matter what car I'm usually pretty consistently running in.
Yeah, some drivers just have a track where they really like it, and that definitely was your track here tonight. Did you ever think late in the race you were up there really giving McKenzie you really were kind of making him worry because he really wasn't pulling away. You kind of kept him true to his driving ways. Do you think you had a chance to win here tonight if the race would have went green a little bit longer? Or do you think McKenzie was just a little bit too strong for you?
Yeah, I think he still had a little bit of an edge on me. My one chance there was that last restart where they kind of bobbled together, and I almost got underneath him coming out of 4, but I think that would have been my only chance. He was really strong.
Yeah, sometimes there's you just got to capitalize on stuff. Some drivers make some mistakes, some won't. And he didn't, but you definitely had a good run here tonight. And before I let you go, is anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
No, man, I'm all by myself. I just come on here to have fun.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good second place finish here tonight, man.
Appreciate it.
That was Matt tack on about dragging myself into that room. But we will bring in the race winner and Brady McKenzie. Hey, Brady, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Man, so you come on with the win here tonight. Now, describe how your car handled the whole entire night from the drop the green flag to the checkered, because it seems like it was handling pretty good for you.
Oh yeah, dude. It drove itself. I didn't do nothing. I didn't absolutely do nothing. I felt like the set drove itself. I was a little tight early, but I feel like everybody was. But the track just kept coming to me. The more slick it got, the more happier I got with my car for sure.
Yeah, definitely some things. Just the track can come to you. Some sets are just so good that there's nothing that you can do. I've got somebody. What is being said here? I'll have to wait and look. But did you ever feel like you were in a spot that somebody could have gotten around you, or did you feel pretty comfortable the whole entire night? Because it seemed like once you got out front, there was no catching you.
Um, Honestly, the whole race, I felt pretty dominant. I didn't think anybody really had anything for me. But on that last restart, Matt, he wasn't wrong. He was underneath me. I was getting kind of scared. But I mean, I did come to find out he said he was on a EPI set, so that kind of makes me a little happier, get beat by my own set. But it is what it is. I mean, I glad Matt had a good run there. It was actually a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, Matt definitely. He was not letting you get away. He's kind of keeping you true to your words, and he thought he had a shot towards the end of that, because when you and the other guy bobbled, he kind of almost jumped on top of that, but luckily you were able to keep it under you. But I mean, you were definitely on rails. Once you got out front, there was pretty much no getting around you at all. Your set was just really good. But before I let you go, is anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Hell yeah, of course. Got to thank EPI, raceepi.com. I love those guys. Been them since day one. Keith's building sets now. I mean, I've never felt any better on these sets. Thank you guys for putting this on. I mean, this is a blast, dude. Playing my second ever race to y'all, and I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Glad that some of my teammates did good. Glad to see Matt do good. Jason, everybody. I mean, even Clinton. Clinton had a bad race, but I know he was fast. He was up there all day. But hell yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. Good win here tonight. Hopefully, I'll see you repeat it next week.
Hell yeah. Have a good one, guys.
You too. As that was Brady McKenzie, the race winner. We'll go over the finishing order here. Brady McKenzie first, Matt Tackon second, Jason Ludford third, Andrew Flincham fourth, Michael Doan fifth, sixth, Jason Satterfield, seventh, Terrell Wheeler, eighth, Kyle Crane, ninth, Christopher Ambergy, 10th, Christian Ruth, 10th, Christian Roos, 11th, Jonathan Byram, 12th, Tim Demermuth, 13th, Joey Hobbs Jr., 14th, Stephen Boyton, 15th, Clinton Conrad, and 16th was Bryson Colwell. Tonight, not a bad race overall. Not many cautions, pretty green. We did see some drivers beating and banging on each other. That was definitely fun to see for those guys. But I'm not going to keep you all here longer. I believe tomorrow Ghost Cup Series has their championship race. Let me just make sure. I haven't been able to stream because every time I do, the server just, or my iRacing's like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm just going to quit. But yeah, they do have the championship race at Phoenix tomorrow. So if y'all are free time, and I can't even speak anymore, jump in, watch that if y'all are bored. But I will roll this final ad and I will let y'all go.